Go over acrostic poetry. So you might think that this is a little bit juvenile, but it's still really fun. And those of you who hate writing poetry, this is a super easy way to write poetry. So I just wanted to kind of ease us into it with haikus and acrostic. So acrostic poetry is just a poem where the first letter of each line spells out either a word or a phrase. In some exceptions, the letter of the phrase or the name, whatever is being spelled out, it is in the middle of the line. It's a very simple form of poetry. It can use your name if you wanted to. But I want us to really focus on double acrostics here, where the first and last letter are the same in each line or spell out one phrase and another phrase. So we'll take a look at that because that's what you are actually going to be doing whenever you write your own acrostic. So just some examples so that you can see this is a very standard acrostic poem here. So you can see it says waves down here. So that's your acrostic word that it's spelling out. And then the poem is washing ashore, volumes of water, ebb and flow on sandy beaches. So basically it's just talking about waves, and that's what the poet wrote about. Here's another one. So here, this is a double acrostic like I was talking about. So this isn't maybe an example that you want to follow. So this one says thanks, thanks. So this one says thanks down this way, and then this one says thanks upwards. So too often I've been saying this, how many times I've lost track. All the guidance, support, and affection, nits, suggestions, or even the smallest idea. Knowledge that'll never be too much, satisfying journey I hope to last. So this sounds like the poet wants to say thanks to somebody or to something. And here, I would say that the easiest way to write this is to write your words on the ends and then kind of fill in the middle parts. So here they wanted to start with to, and then they obviously needed to pick a word to end the line that ended with an S. So that's how I would recommend writing an acrostic. And then here's one where it's in the middle that I was talking about. So the acrostic is acrostic. So fancy writing a poem? Pick a topic of your choice. You can write about anything. Let your imagination run wild. Choose the right words. Writing your thoughts on paper. Nothing's impossible. Be creative. So it's just kind of an inspirational poem about writing acrostics. So this is the activity for you. So I have 1, 2, 3 poems. Again, I have some modern and some old school ones. So here, the first one is by Edgar Allan Poe. We're going to look at a couple works from Poe this unit, but this one is an acrostic. It's for Elizabeth, which was his first wife. So he does have Elizabeth spelled down here, and then he reads the poem here. So I'm going to let you do that, do your own interpretation then. And then we have writing therapy. This is a double acrostic. You can see writing and then therapy on the other side. And then inception is right here. And then Leslie Goodman writes her poem here. So here, oops, I need to change that. It should be acrostic there, sorry. You're talking about the structure, the speaker, the theme, and tools. And then you're going to write your paragraph just like you did for the haiku. And then you will be writing your own acrostic next. So this is just a way for you guys to think a little bit deeper. This chart is going to help you dig a little bit deeper and then write for your paragraph analysis. That's what it's going to do there. So if you have any questions, let me know. And we can either set up a Zoom if you need to go over these poems a little bit more in depth. But I think you guys are going to be great. Good luck.